Osmanthus wine tastes. Same as I.
Gather! This is order!
Useless.
Stabilize!
A new moon rises.
Observe, be silent, and fear the dark. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. surely be something that catches your eye.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
Useless.
Kainari!
Traveler, Paimon, Hey there.
This is our friend.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right. Then follow. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis Dia.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis Dia. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been...
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asked,
Since you asked, I'll be frank.
it's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, it's not so much that he's looking down on others. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of...
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn, I must say. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time. It's just as the Academia said, and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like...
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout...
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation...
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several...
Hasn't he already asked?
Yes, but there's something off. My master will occasionally leave if this has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find...
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville,
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that. But I have a feeling the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really... If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay...
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And
I must say,
being loyal to the Academia does... On that note, aren't you also
The Academia, yes. I suppose he's lucky to have
I see. So you know...
This may well be how... Also, if you... I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have...
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Rather than asking all these questions, why don't you do your own? Sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned. Oh, don't mind me. I was just thinking about his words.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Useless! Useless!
Want a taste of my hammer?
Solidify! Gather!
Time to go to work.
Solidify!
Everything is guided along the right path.
Useless! Boring!
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen...
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the...
Shh! Don't draw their... The port is crawling with...
Let's keep going and see
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then,
Look! Fatui still thanks to Dia's tracking skill.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawl.
Let's keep going and...
now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they've vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't... Let's go!